All right, first and foremost, before we start this whole podcast out, we want to say rest in peace to Kobe the Bean Mamba Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
You are inspiration to everyone around the world, to us, and yeah, man, you will be loved and you will be missed.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's hard, bro. I just want to also say rest in peace, not just to him, but his daughter and everybody else that was on that flight as well. Just knowing that, I always tell everybody, live your life to the fullest. Do whatever you want. Never hold back. Shoot. If you gotta shoot your shot at that girl, shoot your shot. If you want to rap, bro. If you want to podcast, man. Hey, but
I mean, before we go more into it, you have any memories of Kobe? Before we go into that as well, let us introduce our first guest in our YouTube series on NoCapHighlights, Kassh, the very own.
Yes, sir.
Nah, forget Kassh. I'm Boogie. What, man? Forget him. I'm the number one here.
That's crazy.
But our names,
he has
Daniel
no respect
Boogie
for
Boyle.
gays.
He has to be called Daniel for his government. Xavier Luna. This is NoCapHighlights, baby.
Yes, sir.
We back doing big.
Hey, what? How many times every episode I got to tell you about saying my government?
Anyways,
Hey,
okay,
okay,
This
bro.
passing of Kobe, it really hurt us all. I remember the first day. I'm not scared to him. I was crying. I was in shock because I love Kobe. Behind my dad, he's another inspiration that I had growing up. I had so many fond memories, man. Me and you was talking about it on Twitter the other day.
Yep.
We watched the 2002 series, I believe.
2001.
2001 series?
Yeah,
My bad.
2001.
Lakers versus Sixers. Loved AI. Who hates AI? You can't hate AI. I was cheering for the Lakers while still wanting to wear my AI jersey. I was conflicted. But, man, all that love.
Yo, that's what's choosy as fuck, man.
Hey, it's AI and Kobe.
Yeah, it's like
hard, bro.
it's like when it comes to AI, it's like it's hard not to choose him. It's because he's just that underdog that does it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can always count on that underdog to bring in the dog in the fight. So that's why one thing you can't be mad about AI about. It's like you're always gonna know what you're gonna get from him, and you look forward to watching that.
I felt that. Yeah, I can't even lie. I just know niggas gonna hate me, but I honestly feel like niggas don't know how good I am on the court, bro. I think I got a chance against AI, bro.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about Kobe right now.
Hey,
So
I've played basketball with you, and I know that.
You gonna lie on no cap now? So we gonna sit here like say I didn't have like a good 6 points. You gonna sit here and say I didn't have.
Nobody picked you up.
No,
I was the captain.
lie.
I was the motherfucking captain. What you mean?
He may have been a captain, but we all know who had the ball in their hands.
You was playing point. What do you want me to do?
Hey, you have any memories? Want to talk about Kobe?
Yeah, I mean, like anybody from around this area, like from SoCal, pretty much, you can go on for like the last pretty much your whole lifetime, most likely, and go through a Kobe memory, like no matter what. So it's like it's kind of hard to like choose, pinpoint like exact one because there's that. Yeah, it's so crazy how things are. But like I will say, I remember moments with my family that he had helped in, and I remember it was like that. I think it was a game 5 against the Sixers, and they were Kobe was going crazy, and I just remember him and AI going back at it. And then Lakers ended up winning the game and ended up winning the series. Yeah. And then I just remembered my mom and my family like jump up, yell out, and they were just so happy that the Lakers won. And my whole little block of the neighborhood was all out and yelling about the Lakers winning. And I was just
I was the same way.
Being that mad kid, like I was a mad kid because you can feel me, AI, and I'm like nah, like I'm upset, I'm pissed, like AI lost, like these niggas just won a championship, like I'm not concerned about that, like.
And I know you're not a Lakers fan, huh?
No, not at all. I'm just like.
What the fuck are you, dude?
A Chicago Bulls fan, but it's like
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like, but you feel me? I kind of follow my favorite player, so you feel me? At the time, it was AI. I got back with the Bulls. Bulls have always really been my family team based off of like some other affiliation shit. But aside of that, like once D Rose got there, it was like, oh shit, we got shit popping now. Like we got the rookie, we got the best rookie ever to hit the floor. Like we got this young boy going against LeBron and doing work.
Man.
Hey, that was some crazy years back then, bro. What? D Rose, Noah.
I know your family's Laker fans. Y'all know your family grew up LA area. I know you're not a Laker fan though, but I know you, bro. I know you have that love for Kobe.
Yeah.
I know you hate Laker fans.
Yeah,
but
y'all get on my goddamn
you have that
nerves.
love for Kobe. Do you have a memory or something you remember from your family that Kobe did?
It's kind of hard because, you know, especially being around, like, I'm from Gardena. A lot of people don't realize that, but I grew up from Gardena. Not that far from the lake, the Staples Center, bro. When you know, just like how my man Kassh said, when the whole block is on fire, when the Lakers are winning championship, everybody's chanting Kobe. Like, you could go down the street. Kobe. You hear it everywhere, bro. It's just Mamba, man. That's all you got to say. Just Mamba, bro.
That love runs deep all around the world. Everything lit up purple and gold, state to state, country to country.
That's
everywhere,
crazy.
Kobe's love, you will be missed.
Yeah, that's impact.
Yeah, it really is, bro. It's just really crazy, bro. But I mean,
rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace,
Kobe. But other than that, Super Bowl's tomorrow. Big game. Personally, I've been saying it all year long. I'm not a Niners fan, but I feel like this team has been really, really underrated this whole time. Even now, I think people are going to go for the Chiefs against the 49ers, which I disagree with. I think the Niners are the most well-balanced team in the NFL throughout the whole year. Defense wins championships. So who you got winning this game?
Even with my California bias, I still can't see the 49ers pulling this out. Only for the simple fact is we gotta really kind of look at today's league. Yeah, it was like we gotta kind of look at today's league. Like, even though we always say defense wins championship, and that's been preached to us for forever ever, but the way the game is now, it's like scoring is almost effortless. So now
if you look at the past few Super Bowls, defense has won championships. You saw my Panthers went 15-1. One of the best offenses we've seen. You've seen them get manhandled by that Denver's defense that was historic. Seeing that Patriots team take out that Rams offense last year that was breaking all types of records. The greatest show on turf, part 2. Defense shut that down.
Yeah, but if in the same sense, but like if you also look at it, it's because those offensives couldn't get into their normal rhythm. But if you really look at it, those offenses that did is because their defenses gave them that chance to get back on the ball more. So it's all about that offensive possession. How long are you going to actually have that ball, and can you make those plays with the ball? And the way the league is now, it's like the quarterbacks that are there are more. You have Patrick Mahomes. That's that playmaking type of quarterback that is gonna. It's hard for a defense to kind of close in on those type of people because they're so versatile. When you go to Brady, everybody knows kind of what to expect from Brady. He's going to stay in the pocket. He's going to 5-step drop back. These are the people that he's going to look for. You can game plan for things like that. So that's why, you feel me, the game plan of itself is based off the offense. You're stopping the offense pretty much. And it's all about who can get the most points on the board still. So,
okay, I like that.
You see when the Giants upset the Patriots, low-scoring affairs. I could bring back the Panther one.
And those are all super odd.
Super odd, yeah. And then, so I feel like they really game plan around it, especially when the Broncos, that astounding offense, when they had Peyton Manning breaking all those records, that Seattle defense just came in and smacked them like it was nothing.
Yeah, and then
sack to start the game, touchdown.
And that's why I'm looking at these two teams, but it's like their defenses, like if you really go back from their 7-on and 7-on, they're almost about kind of even.
Well, I feel like 49ers pass rush, their presence up front. I don't think Kansas City is going to be able to run the ball. I think what they need to do is quick bubble screens, get Richard Sherman off of Tyreek, make them play more zone coverage than man coverage, and you got to try to contain Nick Bosa in that rush, because if Mahomes gets out of pocket, he's deadly. Everyone's seen he's athletic and can run, but all these defensive lines, you can see the past few years, they're all number 1 picks. They're all top defensive linemen coming into play. That's why I feel like Mahomes won't have that type to get out. I know they're going to double up on Tyreek, so I think it's going to be Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Or you brought it up last time, Sammy Watkins might be a big factor as well.
Yeah, I always said Sammy Watkins is going to be that sleeper because I feel like you could only do so much. You only could put so much emphasis on one player, People say Travis Kelce to Patrick to Tyreek. Don't forget, that team still has Sammy Watkins. And, I mean, me personally,
First-round pick.
First-round pick, man. Let's not forget about that, what he could do. He's very talented. Not only that, but a lot of people, I've been telling this people, too, this is kind of off my head canon and shit. Let's not forget the Niners did play the Ravens. And, I know a lot of people want to kill me for this because I say, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Of course, Patrick Mahomes is better.
He's a better quarterback if you're going athletic standpoint.
Yeah,
it's Lamar Jackson.
But don't get me wrong, like they both kind of like both athletic. They could run, they could do that shit. So I'm saying like this: go off of that game. Even though the Ravens won that game, it was a close game. You know what I'm saying? Go off of that game. Figure out what you did wrong. Game plan around that. Not to have the exact game plan, but kind of has some type of extra. You know what I'm saying?
But that game was also a phenomenon for Nick Bosa.
It was.
And I highly doubt that he's going to do that again. And also in the Super Bowl, too. Like, he threw for, 4 touchdowns for over 350 yards that game?
Oh, yeah. He did. I'm not going to
When have you known Nick Bosa to ever do that, ever?
I felt that. I mean...
Mahomes wakes up out of his sleep and does that.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes does do that shit. I can't even knock it. I'm thinking about it. I was like, damn, bro. Hey, I wish I had Patrick Mahomes' talent, though.
I think everyone does.
I bet you.
To me, I feel like he's like an Aaron Rodgers, but with legs.
He's black. That's what it is.
He's black. I like that. I like that. It's black.
Let's cut the crap about it. He's Aaron Rodgers, but he's black, so he has way more athleticism.
Come on, black excellence. I'm with that shit. Come on.
It's Black History Month. So
yes, sir.
It's crazy too, when Cam came into the league, no one knew who to compare him to because there wasn't nobody like Cam.
No.
Man, that is true.
He was a threat in the league when he was healthy.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's
what
true.
is he like 6'6" too?
Yeah,
like
6'6", 250. They try to compare him to Big Ben, but I'm like, nah, this man is more athletic than Big Ben.
Big Ben drinks a 6-pack of beer before going to sleep every night. There's not a comparison even close.
And before a game, let's not forget that shit. Oh, drunk ass.
So quick Super Bowl scores. Who you got?
I got 32-24 Niners.
Ooh, okay.
Everybody's going to say I'm wild for this, but I think it's going to be like high scoring. I'm going 45-27.
Ooh, shit.
Chiefs.
I
feel like it's going to be an odd year.
Yeah, I'm going 24-17 49ers.
Okay.
That's also not bad.
It's going to be a good one. I mean, what's up? You barbecuing?
That'd be entertaining. Shit.
I give a lot of to Patrick Mahomes because he has a little chip on his shoulder from not making it last year and having to relive this whole year with everybody saying, "Damn, what if? Damn, what if?" Like
you ain't lying there.
You get enough hearing that "what if" bullshit.
Yeah.
To where you hit a switch and you're just like, yeah.
I mean, he about to try to go nuts out there, bro.
So
He ready.
Switching off to the next sport, NBA. I know you a big basketball fan, bro.
Yes.
So what's one player that you've been watching this year that just took you by storm that you didn't think was gonna happen?
It's fucking Ja Morant.
Ooh.
Yeah, to be honest, I seen the kid in high school. I seen clips of him in high school.
Yeah.
Seen a little bit of him in college. What his college things weren't really too crazy. You can see that he's a good point guard. Did not expect
what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, this kid is something crazy. Kid's only 19 years old and
fucking balling.
The way he's getting up in the air and dunking, and the consistency of how he's shooting the ball, getting his team active, and they're winning games. That's a big thing that no one's talking about, is that they're winning games. They're a little bit below 500 right now, but they were in the 30 percentile last year.
Right.
So,
I mean, they could always, make that playoff push.
I mean, they're in the West. So, I mean, that's
really hard to say.
Yeah, I was like,
Portland's not in the playoff.
Yeah, I was like, in the West, it's super hard to do. You have the margin of error within the West Coast is super small. You have at least a 2 to 3 game lose streak before you're pretty much like scrambling around looking for help.
Especially when you at the bottom of the seas and shit, bro. Especially when you're down there, bro.
I mean, and even if you come looking at the top, like the top 3 or 4 teams, they're only separated by 2 to 3 games. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
So let me read off the standings real quick. You got the Lakers at 1, the Denver Nuggets at 2, the Clippers at 3, Utah at 4, Houston at 5, Dallas at 6, Oklahoma at 7, and Memphis at 8.
And in the top 5 teams, what's the games gap between them?
All right, so the top 5 teams, the game gap between Denver and the Clippers from first place is 3.5, Utah 5.5, and then Houston 7. So,
Houston was in the top 5?
Yeah, Houston's in the top 5. Yeah, Houston's at 5.
Okay, it's at 5. Okay,
that's crazy.
So
Houston's still up there, man.
You can literally see the dynamic of it. So you think some people lose 2 to 3 games, and then that other team wins 1 or 2. Then all of a sudden, that whole top 5 just switched.
I mean, yeah, you never know who's gonna end up at the 1 seed. I feel like the Lakers are gonna end up at the 1 seed in the end. I see either the Lakers or the Denver Nuggets. The Clippers, I see them at 3, maybe
or 2.
4.
Nah, either 3 or 2. Don't do that to the Clippers. Don't do that. Okay, I know you Clipper biased. Come on, don't do that to them.
I mean, Utah's right behind them as well. So,
question.
Oklahoma, man, just
what do you think about?
Out of nowhere.
Wait. I got a question for both of y'all. So recently, I've been seeing a lot of trade reports. Have you guys been keeping up with that for the NBA?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
talk to me, man. Like, do you think I seen the most craziest one? Me and him was going back and forth off camera.
Oh, yep.
So the Sixers are thinking about trading either Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons. What do you think about that? Like, you thinking like
shit, one of them needs to go.
You think so?
Thank you. I feel the same way.
They never should have been together in the first place.
I kind of like the dynamic, but
you hear these 2 great names, but just because they're 2 great names don't mean they're gonna mesh well. You heard Westbrook and KD, 2 great players, young talented players at that time, did not work out.
I mean, they worked out in the beginning. You can't do that against them. They worked out in the beginning, but then shit just kind of went left because come on.
Happened in the finals?
All right, I'm not gonna do that with you. I'm not gonna do this with you.
No, so like I'll go ahead and say this, in the frame that Boyle's talking about of how they're pretty much that success, it was pretty much faked. That success was brought in the East Coast with a loaded, talented team with the East roster that was pretty much falling. Like the Cavs weren't fully the Cavs. They had, I think, pretty much it was only LeBron at that time that was really playing. Kevin Love was still injured. They really wasn't playing anybody.
Kyrie was always hurt.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah, during that time, Kyrie wasn't even. Kyrie wasn't even touching the field. So you have a shell of itself, the Celtics with IT.
They did him dirty too. So
exactly, and then
they really did.
You're looking at early Milwaukee before Giannis can really do anything else. Yeah,
was MVP Giannis. They were trickling up there.
Yeah, and then you look Charlotte, Miami. And then when you start going down the list of teams, you're like,
it's just kind of getting iffy.
Yeah, are they really going against comp? And then you're like, okay, never mind. These talented kids are going out there and just balling out, just pure off of talent.
Yeah. Right.
Now you're looking at everything this last summer with all the trades and all the switches and everything. Now we're seeing balance, and in that balance, everybody's getting exposed. You're starting to see the people who were lacking, and then where the people who actually had more success and where they're missing little pieces.
And then you see teams, and then you see good ass teams fall off. Like for instance, we talk about all the time the Portland Trailblazers. They were really good from last year, the year before, but now we see them with all these top teams that stacked up, like you said. Portland's fell out.
But I think that's not even fair towards because Dame never has help. CJ McCollum is not enough to help him. Whoa. So what? So what? We're gonna sit here and act like that's not enough?
They gave him Hassan Whiteside.
I will say
a bum?
I will say this. The last 2 playoff series, CJ McCollum has averaged more points and more assists than Damian Lillard in the playoffs.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying CJ McCollum is like a bum. I'm not saying he's not helping. What I'm saying, them two is not enough to even compete in the West to go.
Oh no, I thought you just said he. I thought you were saying that CJ McCollum isn't enough.
Oh no, because he's fuck what?
Yeah.
Baller.
No.
Come on, bro.
I was like,
I'm just
CJ
saying,
McCollum,
like in Portland's case, if we really being honest, if you look out throughout the years they've been in the playoffs, they have not had enough. You could say like, you could sit here and say, oh, Whiteside, Melo is there now. Trevor Reeves is there. Yeah, they making
those are some good pieces to have though. That's a team.
They are, but is it enough to compete in this day and age in the NBA? Because look at the Denver Nuggets, look at the fucking Lakers, look at the Clippers, look at Houston, bro. All these teams are really stacked, like top 5, top 10 players though.
Yeah,
so
but
it's not enough.
That's honestly not none of their fault though. At the moment, right now, the way the West is honestly too, they're still still greatly put together.
Right.
Like, of course, you're not on the LeBron or AD caliber, but you have 2 guys on any given night that can go get you 50.
True.
And then you add now Melo in here that can honestly on one of those given nights probably give you 30, maybe even 40 if he's really probably going crazy.
Facts.
And
Not the
that,
bench, though.
yeah, that's. Well, I mean, I think he's almost starting now. Honestly,
I would put him back as.
yeah,
I don't know because his days and age in Oklahoma, they was kind of looking iffy. Some day he's on as a starter, the next day he's off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to go back to what you were saying, man, you kind of right in the sense because Dame's over here dropping 48, 50 points a game, and I think the last few weeks they only won I think like 2 or 3 games.
I think they went 1-4 that 1 month,
Oh
like
my
within a week.
God, dude.
And,
So I mean, I can see what you come from. He has no help. I feel like right now, I mean, teams always blow up out of nowhere after the All-Star break.
that's true.
You
That's why
don't
I'm
know
waiting
if-
too.
You don't
no,
know
yeah.
if
I mean,
something
like
happens.
like I said, it's not their fault. It's kind of like the rest of the team. Since like they only can do so much, and then
Yeah.
especially when you're going against people who are just hands out better than you.
That's true.
Like you can't really do anything. Like you can do only so much, but when you're matching up 1v1 and you're starting to look down, like okay, shit,
You just axed
you're
out
just
pretty
better
much.
than- yeah, you're just better than me. When you're looking down, when they're going against the Rockets, it's almost like a tick for tack kind of even thing.
Fact.
Except when you kind of look at it, James Harden can kind of take the load of almost 2 people. He can kind of
Oh,
take
man,
he
he's-
can
he's
he
scoring.
can
He's
yeah
the
he can
scorer.
kind of take you. He can kind of take CJ and Dame and take both their scoring load and say, you know what, I got this.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then so now it makes it a little tougher because now he has Russ with him. And Russ is a lot more high volume energy, so it kind of keeps their floor a little bit spaced out a lot better. So
Right.
it makes them a lot harder to guard. So then you're looking at it like, damn. So James Harden is basically taking 1-on-2. Then I don't have anybody else really for Russ other
Pretty
than
much.
probably Melo. And then I'm looking down the rest like, holy shit.
Yeah,
There's
I feel like Houston's a really stacked ass team too to be like in the 5th seed, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, but it's also like growing pains too. Like they're especially with the type of high energy Russ is. Like you're switching your dynamic, like because you can even look at it at OKC too. Like your dynamic switch of a point guard is huge.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So with that switch, you have a learning curve that kind of goes with it. So with Russ coming there, with his energy being so high and CP kind of being more of a mellow guard, you have to kind of flip the switch like, okay, well, no, we got to play different because we're not going to be sitting down waiting for a playmaker to kind of get everybody in the right position.
Yeah, I feel it.
No, we're going to play pretty much high pace, high octane volume, and wherever the open shot is coming, that's where we'll take it. And right now, James Harden's been playing a little bit more off the ball, and it's kind of just like,
I feel like he's taken away from his game.
not really. Like I mean,
You think he plays better off ball? I feel like
me
when the ball's in
personally,
James
I think he
Harden's
plays
hands-
more efficiently off the ball. More efficiently. I say he's a more efficient shooter and he's a more efficient driver coming off the ball. Now, I will give him one thing, like when has the ball in his hands, it's a lot more harder to figure out what the offense is going to do because he can almost pretty much get anywhere on the court.
You basically have to guard him from the start of the key.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like when James Harden is controlling the ball at the point guard position, I think that offense is more versatile. I mean, I'm not saying trade away Westbrook. Them two mesh good sometimes, but then other times it doesn't really know well. I feel like at certain times, a point in the game, Westbrook should control the offense, or certain times in the game, Harden should control the offense. And I feel like in the 4th quarter, I think that offense should really go to Westbrook. That's in my opinion, just because of how dynamic he is, how fast he is coming off the first step. I mean, you have to guard him at the top of the key. You leave him inside, it's going to drive on you. Easy layup, dunk. Harden.
Yeah, and see, I understand that, and I would probably only say like I would swap it honestly. Like I would have him come off the ball the first 3 quarters, and then have him finish the 4th fully just him trying to get as much as he can and trying to get to the line as much as he can because he's the best free throw shooter in the game, and that's nobody's
There's no
close.
debate about that, bro.
Nobody even close. Man's averaging like
I like to say
98%.
JJ Redick.
Ooh.
JJ Redick is a really great free throw shooter.
But
He
the
still never shot like
JJ
96%. James Harden shot like 96% from the line.
he ain't lying. There.
In a season, I
He
think.
ain't lying. There. Come on, man. That's
Nash
facts.
shit, bro.
That's
That's Steve Nash.
bro. That's 2K shit.
Oh, that's true.
That's
that
dead ass
88.
2K shit.
That's that 2K shit. I like that. Hey, let me give me your opinion. What you thinking about Zion so far? You see what on his first game back? I believe it was last week. Put up 20 points. 4 for 4 from the 3 going into the 4th quarter at the end of the game, and now he's kind of being productive. What are your thoughts on him? That's what I want to know.
He's young, so it's like with him, he's just like a freak of nature. So it's like I really am interested in seeing how this kid develops.
Mm-hmm.
I hate his set shot. I'll say
Really?
that much. I hate set shot. I mean, me as a person, like I just hate set shots. Period. Like I hate anybody who doesn't jump shooting a jump shot. Like
I felt
that's just how I feel.
But that's
like,
a lot of weight on him too, bro. I mean, you land wrong with that weight, something's about to happen to that ankle.
I mean,
Wait,
still,
how big
like
he
a
is, though?
jump
He's
shot.
like 260 for sure. He has to be like 260.
I think they had him listed at like 6.
You remind me of like
He's like 6'5", 245 or something like that.
That's a lot of weight.
That
bro.
is a. I wish
You-
I was
you about to-
245.
he's
Wait a
He's
minute.
the same height as James Harden, but he weighs as much as LeBron.
That's a big ass kid.
Yeah,
That's just a big ass kid out there, man.
Bro
That-
grabs his own rebounds on his.
That's why I
misses.
said like he's just a freak of nature. Like I'm interested in seeing like how he does, like just how like LeBron was. Like when LeBron first came into the league, he wasn't like, honestly, there was nothing like super impressive to me about LeBron, like as far as his skill set.
Mm-hmm.
But like again, he was a freak of nature. He was able to.
That's something you never seen before.
Yeah,
Once
you
saw
never
someone like LeBron
seen
coming
somebody
through.
that size, that fast, that quick, do the things that he was able to do. So that was the thing. But it wasn't really until he kind of left Cleveland the first time and went to Miami to where he started actually developing his skill set, to where he just started developing a three-point shot, back to the basket shot. He started actually, picking spots on the court to where he can actually shoot more efficiently. That's where that's where I say skill set comes into so big. Like I don't look at the stats or like the crazy things, because LeBron, the way he is, he's a fucking monster. He can walk up and get a triple-double just that easy.
Mm-hmm.
But within his skill set, can he do it efficiently within the right game of basketball?
I felt that. I liked it. That's the first complete answer somebody actually gave me about, like, around Zion. You gave a good example. I appreciate that because, me personally, I was always saying, this kid, he looks good from game one. After that, ESPN blew up and shit. You're
That's
like,
Zion, man.
You
Everyone's been waiting
you
for him to
look
come
at
to
an
the league.
18-year-old kid flex his muscles with a 20-inch bicep. Hell yes, you're interested. My eyes are glued to the fucking TV screen like, who is this Mandingo nigga? I'm sorry, this man's hooping?
on me,
Oh,
bro.
wow, that's nuts.
I thought it was kind of
Like a
weird.
linebacker, he look like a DN out there, bro.
You just seen LeBron's little clip of
Oh,
them
yeah,
on the
the
football
football
field?
Oh, yeah.
Probably would've
Bro,
been one of the
I'm-
best football
bro.
players of all time, shit.
Wait, think of his height though. He's what, 6'7", 6'8"?
I think he's like 6'8". I think, yeah, 6'8".
Troy Polamalu was what, 6'6"?
Was he 6'6"? I don't
Bro,
think he was that
that's
tall.
6'5".
5'10", bro.
Was he?
Yeah, he was short.
Was
Yeah, he wasn't that
Yeah,
tall.
he was
though.
short,
I thought he
yeah.
was way taller than that.
Nah. Safeties are normally like around the 5'10",
5'10", yeah. But I
Every
was
once in
like,
a while, we get like a high,
Like a
tall
Cam
ass safety.
Chancellor, like,
Yeah.
6'3" and shit.
That's what I was thinking of. I was like, he was like 6'3". I was like, honestly, but like you see those like
LeBron would have been like a tight end.
Definitely a
DN.
tight
me a
end.
tight end.
definitely a tight end. But I was just like, fuck. Just imagine how scary he would be as a free safety though.
That shit would be
Bro, he
nuts, bro.
killing people, bro.
Not only that, I'd be kind of scared for LeBron because
Oh
I
my
think his
God.
career will be
Hey.
over that in NFL because they're gonna do him just like what's his name?
He'll probably have a career like Antonio Gates, honestly.
What? Probably, yeah, but I,
mean,
think
Antonio
he's
Gates
just
would
gonna
have had
get
a better career if he had a better quarterback.
facts. But I
That's
think
facts,
like
though. Rivers
I'm
trash.
thinking like, bro, they gonna come straight to his legs. They not going after him like a head on tackle.
Oh, you seen his legs?
You see how athletic he
Fuck,
is,
you
bro?
seen
I know.
his
I'm
legs?
still
He
saying.
got horse legs. You might as well get kicked. You fucking boot your shit. I
Oh
am
my
scared
God.
of that nigga's legs. No cap.
Hey, okay, no cap. You see it?
Dead ass.
Come on, man, no cap. Hey, let's switch real gears, bro. I want to talk to you about your music, bro.
Oh, I'm always good about that.
What?
What do you like to talk about it?
I want to know some shit about you, bro. Talk to me. What I want to know, what is Kassh, bro? Who is Kassh, bro? I said bro twice. Shit.
It's all good. Kassh is just like that was a nickname that I got from like as a child. Like I've had that name since like 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying.
Damn.
Yeah, like
That's
like
years ago, shit.
That's been my been my name. It's been like my family name. Like, and I try to like escape it, and I try to like play off of it and try to make other names when I was rapping like before, but it kind of just like came down to it. And like the guys I was messing with was like, bro, like you Kassh, like, so just go by Kassh. Like, drop the J, drop everything that's you're trying to add to it, like, or just go Kassh. And I'm like, all right, easy.
I felt that.
The only thing that's different is the double S that's in my name. The S stands for SS, and that's one of my homies that passed away. He was incarcerated basically when I was first started rapping, And when he got out, he was coming pretty much to see all me and my homies. And the day he was coming out, he got shot at a gas station.
Oh, shit,
so
bro. I'm sorry about that, bro. R.I.P., right?
No, yeah, that's why I always gotta I make sure I gotta say that shit whenever somebody asks me about it, or whenever I speak upon my name, because that SS and pretty much the SS I put in everything, like when I'm gassing or if I'm going fast, like I make sure I put a double S in everything because that's for him. Because I wouldn't have the passion I probably have for it if it wasn't really for that situation, because it was a nigga who I really hadn't seen too often or had been that close with, but he still put his neck out on the line for me and my peoples and did that work. So I got nothing but love and respect for him, so I had to put that in there.
That's real deep, bro. That's real shit right there, bro. I mean, like, going off of that, will you say that's like also like your reason to make a lot of music? Is it like like
what's your inspiration? What drives you for your new songs?
Honestly, like my music is just probably my biggest like escape. Like I come from a musical family, so it's like music is just, it's expressive.
Mm-hmm.
So we find it very hard in our family to kind of speak to each other, but we speak through music very well. So that's kind of our communication, and that's how we kind of make sure we get to each other in a more emotional sense.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to my music, it's just me expressing those emotions, or me getting it back in touch to where those certain parts of me kind of want to express myself, or in those situations. It's not really more of like a passion for music itself. It's more of that I have to get this off of my chest, or else I'm gonna spaz out and go crazy. So it's not more of like the music itself. I had to find an outlet to pretty much let all this frustration and things out. And that's really what it came to. Just rapping and stuff came a little bit more easier. Like I play the drums, I can play guitar, piano, all that stuff.
Talented, man.
Yeah,
me.
My grandma made sure she taught us like a lot. Like if you go in my house, the piano is like the first thing you see right there. And then I had to play drums in the church choir because that's what every fucking black kid almost did. So it just kind of came. So it just kind of came as you go. You feel me? You pick up those little life lessons within music, and you kind of just take it within your own. And I realized, like with rap, and especially with the trap genre of rap, is where I really find solace and peace. And that's really a lot harder for me. I noticed as I got older, there's just a lot more aspects in life that come at you, and they come at you fast. And it's very important that you keep your mental state intact, because you can end up making wrong mistakes, stepping in the wrong people, just doing things the wrong way, when a clear head and a clear space can really be that big difference maker. So that's really what I do the music for. I could really care less about anything else about this shit.
That's amazing, honestly.
It really is, though.
That's amazing.
Hey, but what makes you take, like, hearing that, what really makes you put you over the edge to take music seriously? Because, like, I hear you in your song. You, like, I can hear the inspiration and everything, but I want to know what's, like, from what point of age in your life you say, I'm really going to take music seriously? Like, fuck everything else, fuck working, fuck, I don't want to say life and shit, but
I wouldn't say everything else in general, but what make
but put everything else to the back.
Yeah.
Shit. Honestly, that wasn't even really until like last year. To be 100% honest with everybody, like even though I have been doing music like for extensive a period of time, I really didn't give myself that leap of faith up until like last year.
Was it when you finally heard yourself and you're like, you know what, I can actually make this sound better, or I think this is hard, but nah, I could do something better than this.
Nah, it wasn't even really that, because like always from the jump, like I've always heard myself and knew I was able to do it. Like I was able to, like, most of the time I was able to just come into the studio with my homies, freestyle. Like they be working on something, I could freestyle literally and have that track done.
Okay.
But really, like, I'm sorry. With how that shit comes with that is basically, I forgot. I lost my train of thought that quick. Fuck. What'd you say? One more time. Hi.
Anyways.
What it was, I was asking, like, what makes you take this seriously? Like, what, like, put everything to the back? Like, you putting this forward.
Yeah, I forgot.
Like this is like your number one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, after putting all that shit last year, cause yeah, honestly, I hurt myself and I knew that I can do this shit without a doubt, but I never really cared that much, honestly. Like it wasn't nothing that I really saw myself doing for real, for real. Like I always seen it as a hobby because I needed that escape. Like music was something that was always gonna be in my life, but the main thing was like shit. All right, no, everybody else believes in me, so now okay, now I can't. This isn't just for me anymore. I kind of got to do this for everybody else, not just because I know I have the talent to do it, because everybody else knows I have the talent to do it. And I'm a big person like of not letting people around me down. Like I have a
So you have that support around you. Be like, you know what, you talented. Don't give up on this shit. We're gonna help you keep going.
yeah,
Because
cuz
when you got that support behind you, you yourself are telling yourself, you know what, they got me. I know I could do this shit, man.
It's almost like a chip on your shoulder, huh?
Yeah, because I was comfortable for a long time. Like anybody can tell you, I was pretty like well established, like almost right after high school. Like I had my own job, crib, everything, and I was very content for a long time. And I was like, whoa, I'm making I'm 19 years old. I'm making $40,000 a year. Like the fuck, like there's not even adults that's doing this shit. So like yeah, so I'm like at that point in my life, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. Like I can wear in this t-shirt business shit and make the money I can and do my music on the side to help relieve me and be cool. And then it was just like, I don't know, just like as I continued to work and continue to kind of keep going, I was just like, you know what, I'm not happy. Like I'm not actually continuing to do the music how I said I was going to do the music. And it kind of just started eating away at me. So I was like, all right, well, I'm feeding one side of me way too much, which is this money hungry, I got to be successful in life type side, to where, okay, nah, I have to be more on my mental and spiritual side and reconnect back with myself.
Yeah, I think that's what you really have to do, man.
And it was a big transition for me. It took that whole year of me before me dropping Life last year. It took the whole 6 months of me recording that project, pretty much getting everything pretty much back intact, remaking those connections. And right after that, I've just been all go, no break since then.
I like that, man. I like that.
I felt that. All right. I got one more question, then I'm going to move into start asking different questions about little shit that's been going around the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So hearing you talking about your music and everything like that, I hear it. I hear the passion. I hear the love for it. Now I want to know, what is the process of going to like you, like choosing the beats for like your songs? I want to know the lyrics. Like how long does it take you to write lyrics? You know, what goes through your head? Are you freestyling off of it? Or are you sitting at home like constantly writing type shit?
You get in the booth like Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
and you just do that shit freestyle, and you remember your freestyle, then you feed off of that. Is that how it basically?
Honestly, it depends on the song. Because honestly, I've just like in the last year, I learned that Wayne technique of it, and that's actually like I didn't know I was able to. To be honest, I thought that was extremely advanced, because to be able to remember your cadence and also like the lyrics that you put is extremely tough. And especially if you're writing multiple songs at a time too, especially when you're doing like projects and things like that, you can get mixed up in a lot of the things. You can get mixed up.
You gotta remember.
Yeah.
You have all these things in the back of your mind.
And the way that and also the way that you deliver those words also too. So that's a big thing. Yeah. So making sure that I had that Wayne's theory going was basically for anything that I spaz out on. Like it's just me.
In the moment type thing.
Yeah, anything like this is pretty much in the moment, and whatever the first thing that comes to my head, that's pretty much what I'm going off of.
Is it something that's going on in your life currently, or something that you're remembering? Like, what do you feed off of? When you're like.
And that's what I was gonna get into. Like usually when I'm doing that Wayne part, it's mostly on what I'm feeling like at that specific instant, at that exact moment. There's nothing else like around me. I'm like going off of what just happened or whatever phone call I probably just
Imagine
got.
like they fucked up on his order like in McDonald's. And he like,
yeah, and I can literally
put no fucking pickles in my burgers.
And I'm hot off,
Shout out to
that
SpongeBob,
shit.
Still no fucking pickles.
Yeah.
And I'll be on some shit just like that. Like I promise you, like I just had a bar. And I was watching Incredibles the other day, so I was just like, "Look, man, bitch, I don't even need you in my home anymore. I already got my super suit, so I got a little bar, something like that." And so,
it just okay, man.
like so
shit.
small things like that kind of just pop into my head, and then it's like, there's other times where I know that the message I want to send in a song, so as I have to take the time back and say, okay, let me grab the pen for real and sit back and really write this. And then that's kind of where another side kind of comes out, because that's a little
lyrical side to you.
A little bit, but it's like I can kind of gauge it a little bit. I know with like lyricism, it kind of gets it's a tough line to walk on. With lyricism, people can really like it, and then a lot of people can just be turned off by it completely. So finding a good balance within like lyricism and kind of that wild shit to say is very, like, finding that balance is very important.
Hey, you say that because I'm thinking that right when you said that, that shit clicked in my head, because a lot of people do get tired of, you know, the lyrics, the super lyrics, heavy, deep lyrics type shit. That's why you see, like, of course we still love these kids, like fucking Royce the 5'9", like fucking Benny the Butcher and shit, like them niggas, you know, lyrics is type shit. But a lot of time I feel like what's holding them back is the music making. Sometimes it's not, you know.
They're more into the lyrics.
Yeah, you know, okay, so we say like people like Cole and Kendrick and Dre, they got lyrics, but they also make great songs and everything. But then we got like dudes like, you know, the real lyrical guys. We don't really, their songs are like not super like, songs that you like to get turned to.
Personally, I think the best lyricist in the game is Absol.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like he's super underrated. I feel like people don't really fuck with his music because it's not shit that you could probably bump like in your car, or like in a fucking club or whatever. But Absol shit is lyricist shit. I love Absol. I love it when, I think he hasn't dropped anything like in 3-4 years.
I think it's been like a good 3 years.
Yeah, so I'm hoping.
But it's like the thing with Absol too. Like Absol, like you said, he is that great. But even though he has different type of beat selection, when it comes to him spitting, you can know that you're almost about to get the same thing. Like you're gonna get that type of lyricism. You know how his flow is gonna kind of come, how he's gonna deliver it.
Oh yeah, that's
he has that certain delivery in almost all of his songs that he continues to do.
Like
and and like you said, like there's that fine line,
right,
where it's that people who can deal with that and can literally listen to that all the time, and then there's those people who are often on that line to where it's like I can listen to it sometime, you know, this is really where I'm not feeling it, and then there's people on the other side of that line where it's like I'm not on the lyricism at all.
That's the type of people we fuck with when they come to like Little Pump type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so like finding that medium as an artist, like, and you also have to know what demographic do you want to appease.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty
the main
sure
thing.
Absol at this point, he knows that doesn't want to do anything crazy and mainstream or anything, or doesn't want to appease to a certain type of crowd. He knows the people that he's directing his message to.
Right.
As for me, in a sense, I kind of have to appease to everybody. Like I'm not at the current level to where I can say, you know what, these are the type of fans that I like, that like me, or that I can see that they fuck with me a little bit more. So I gotta kind of appease to their demographic a little bit more.
Right.
But I'm at this kind of space to where everything's kind of up in the air, and I can kind of just do whatever I want. So I'm trying to do as much as I can anymore.
Are there any artists like today, not the ones that retire, you know, that don't make music, but is there any artists today that make music that you kind of draw inspiration from?
No.
No?
Not at all.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I like that shit. That's that alpha dog shit in him.
Because ain't no one like Kassh, right?
Yeah,
honestly.
Okay.
And
you're your own beast. You're your own mind. You ain't trying to sound like nobody else.
Yeah.
You're your own shit.
Yeah.
You see a lot of artists try to come up and everything, but they hear the first trap beat, they hear like, oh shit, I want to be Lil Pump. He's making money. I want to do that shit.
Nah, he better than Little Pump. What you mean?
Yeah, it's like it's a cycle where there's always like around when Lil Uzi came out, there was always a bunch of people that came out that was like had that Uzi sound, and that's what you. Yeah, so it's
whoa,
like
wait, don't do that on the mic again, bro.
Everybody was, like you feel me. Everybody was on that.
Rollie on my wrist. Got the rollie on my wrist. Yeah.
Come on, yeah. Everybody's literally was on that flow like for forever.
Oh me.
I should be singing, man.
So it's like you can box yourself in if you want, but that leaves a very small window for you to kind of break out. Like you see from that time space, Uzi is really the only one that can maneuver around that time because that's his flow.
Right.
Like he's the only one that can.
You see people bite.
Exactly. Yeah, like people can bite off of it, and you can get up from it. Like you can get a little bit of little juice. You can get a little bit of the money that you probably think that you want from it. But what that does is that throws you in a box, and once you get put in that box, it's extremely hard to get out of it.
And
like
especially when that sound is done for, when that sound is moving on,
they think that's the only thing that you could. Yeah, they think that's the only thing you can do.
You know the perfect artist that reminded me that was put in a box for a cool minute? 21 Savage. He was put in that not in that Uzi box, but he was put in a box where like, he's cool with making songs. We don't really take his lyrics seriously. Then he made that album. What was it? I Am. I think that shit, like, even though it was kind of like his still, like, uppity trap beat type shit, but he has some real lyrics behind him. Like, you could tell he's been in the studio writing some shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's, in my opinion, I think 21.
I just feel like he's trying to be lyricist.
Sometimes, but I think I'm not gonna knock him for that because he's trying to evolve. He's trying to move on and shit.
Yeah.
All right, Kassh, I gotta ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
Did you see the Grammys?
I didn't. I seen a little. I seen like who the awards went to, but
the Grammys is bullshit. So.
No, that's why I would have asked him. Like,
yeah, I was like, the Grammys has been like a weird bias for like years, and I've noticed that.
Macklemore went out.
Dude, like,
I was like,
that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point about Grammys nowadays. I'm like,
Travis Scott not winning, but Cardi B wins album.
That's a debate though. You can throw that in there.
Name me 5 Cardi B songs.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No, she has that.
Yeah.
Wait, because
I haven't like it like that. Yeah, that's it.
No, she got fuck. What was that one song that made her pop and shit? That was on there.
You tell me, you the one defending her.
Yeah, Bodak Yellow. Then she had Drip on there. It was a cool album. Wasn't for me personally. I didn't really care for it, but it has some like 1 or 2 songs.
And then have hits like Sicko Mode.
Fuck Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode was that song.
Fuck Sicko Mode.
With
How about that?
Sunflower was cold as shit. I love Sunflower.
Yeah, well, like I said, man, it was. Hey,
but yeah, the Grammys is complete bullshit. If you want to win, you have to either literally completely and utterly dominate to where it's unignorable, or you have to appease to what the
white man
pretty much is gonna
yeah, the white man.
Because
no, I'm just fucking with y'all.
we've seen it over and over again, like repeatedly. And especially when it comes to like it comes to like 3 categories specifically. It comes to the new artist category, the best album, like the best album of the year award, and best artist.
Right.
So yeah, best new artist, best album, and best artist period. Is always biased, and they usually always give it to a pop star for like the best artist.
Like Billie Eilish.
Who the fuck is that? Wait, that was that one girl Drake was trying to get out, right?
The new beat commercial. I saw her today.
I mean, like her talent wise is honestly like she's actually like pretty valid.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disvalidate
I didn't know
her.
who she was until I saw the commercial. Then I googled beats commercial with white girl with green hair, and then I put it on YouTube. Then I heard the song, and then I was like, okay, this shit kind of.
Yeah, she's extremely talented. She's like 17 or 18, but it's like. Okay,
for what
she released, she probably definitely didn't deserve like 4 Grammys.
Right. Nah, I'm just I'm just laughing at it because I love Twitter, bro. I love how they turn every weird ass person that was at the Grammy to a bunch of JoJo characters. That shit was randomly funny.
Little Nas X was for sure a JoJo character.
On me, bro. I was like, okay, where's his stand? I need him to get a stand right out. Hey, speaking of anime, bro, what's up, man? You got something to talk about?
We're going to do a segment that we started last week called NoCap. Yeah. You know, I went through earlier, but it's a brief little thing.
Yeah.
I'll say something, NoCap, brief little summary. All right, so to start off, the All-Star games went out. The All-Star roster came out. So this, to me, should B.I. be in the All-Star game instead of Devin Booker?
NoCap, of course.
NoCap?
Wait, instead of Devin Booker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Devin Booker didn't make it.
That's tough. I mean, I wouldn't say instead.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because Devin Booker.
I say both of them deservingly need to be in there because I mean they're both on 2 different conferences, so I would say they both deserve to be on there.
That's right. I mean, I'm happy for B.I. He's balling, but I'm sad that we kept Kuzma.
It's funny because every Laker fan has.
That's crazy. That's crazy because the Pelicans only wanted Kuzma and some draft picks, and you guys could have gave that to them.
You really could have, bro. Laker dramas.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
People thought the draft picks was gonna do something. Like, first of all, there's not even gonna be no good draft picks for the next 2 years.
It's all right, man.
Now these kids that's in high school right now, that's like sophomores right now, are just fucking crazy. Oh my god.
All right, Boogie, cap or no cap though on that?
I got no cap.
No cap. All right. Is Trae Young a top 3 point guard in the East?
Cap.
Come on, that's
in the East, no cap.
Wait, in the East. Wait, who's in the
East? I thought you said in the league. I thought you said in the league. In the East?
Said he's top 3?
Top 3 in the East.
In the East?
I got
no cap.
Yeah, okay.
That's no cap.
He is a starter in All-Star.
Damn, that is hard. Because I'm trying to... Who the fuck is in the East? I'm not thinking of
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
I know for
Kemba.
sure Kyrie, and then I'm thinking, wait, are we kind of Ben Simmons too as a point?
He plays the point.
guess.
It's like,
But
okay, then.
I don't think he's better than him.
Yeah, that's.
All right. All right, so the NFL awards came out today.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a lot of discussion about this and that. But Michael Thomas, broke the record for most receptions in the season. He won Offensive Player of the Year over Christian McCaffrey, a guy that had over 100 catches, 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards, and went All-Pro in 2 positions. That hasn't been done in the offensive side. So do you feel Michael Thomas deservedly won the Offensive Player of the Year over Christian McCaffrey?
No, I'm not going to lie. Christian McCaffrey was balling out all year.
Mm-hmm.
He consistently was doing it all year. So, yeah, that's cap.
It's easily Cap.
Okay. All right. Thank you. It hurts my heart. All right. So we seen the struggles with Dame and the Blazers. So should Dame leave the Blazers for a better equipped team?
Nah.
Cap. Yeah. No, yeah. He needs to stay his ass where he's at.
Do you think he's gonna be able to win a ring though?
I mean, eventually, because there's gonna be, there's people move around, people leave. There's gonna be some people retiring soon too.
LeBron.
I'm not retiring until it brings me a ring.
That's a big
He's not
one.
no goddamn robot though. He can't go on forever.
I feel like as the league continues to progress, like you're only gonna start seeing like teams kind of be more
They'll
even.
trickle down.
Yeah, it'll kind of be more evenly built. So it's like it'll eventually it'll be up to him. So I won't say no, but I'm not gonna say like yes that he'll win a championship, because at the end of the day, once the pieces all kind of fall into place, it'll undoubtedly be up to him. But it takes the right situation kind of to happen.
Okay, I feel it. All right, so this team is currently at the 10th seed. I don't think we've seen the playoffs the past 20 years without them. So the Spurs right now at the 10th seed. Do you think they will make a playoff push by the end of the year and keep that streak going?
That's for sure Cap.
Cat? Oof. I know it's hard to think about Popovich not in the playoffs.
It's done for them, bro.
It's hard not to think Popovich not in the playoffs. This man
Go ahead and just say Cap.
Nah, it's like
It's hard, huh? This is a hard one.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no cap, only because the way I see it, it might be between them, the Mavs, and Sac for that last spot.
Oh, Portland too. Shit.
Yeah, don't forget about Dame Dollar. It's Dame motherfucking time.
All right. So
I feel like they'll make a push. I feel like Portland will make a push once, like, you feel me, Carmelo is done with his grieving. And I feel like they'll probably go on like a good win streak, and they'll probably finish like around 6.
Okay.
I like that.
Right, so Lil Wayne just dropped the album. So should Lil Wayne be considered a top 10 rapper all time?
Yes.
That's easy, yes, man. Come on.
A lot of people like to agree that he has some shitty ass bars, trash songs that we overhype him. So
I mean, we put Eminem up there.
I love Wayne. I think he's a top 10 rapper of all time.
Come on, man. Come on.
All right. That's a TD artist we haven't heard in forever. So is Isaiah Rashad going to drop an album this year?
I'll say
He has not dropped one since 2016.
He's in due time for one.
He's definitely in due, but I don't think he's slated on TD's roster for next up. I think it's to be honest, I think it's Absol.
Yeah, I saw Absol's name up there.
I
saw Absol.
I think Absol's next.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I seen Kendrick. They talking about Schoolboy Q trying to drop another one this year too.
He might be like a EP, but it's either gonna be Kendrick or.
Well, Kendrick is already in due time for his too. You know what I'm saying?
I think
he can take his time with his shit. I don't care how long it takes. He can take his fucking time. I love it.
It'll probably be K-Dot or Absol, but I feel like we'll probably wait another, if not to the end of this year, next year for Isaiah Rashad.
All right, so tomorrow's Super Bowl game, everyone, not we because we're sports fans, but a lot of people like to watch it for the halftime show. So you think tomorrow's halftime show will be fire?
Hell yeah. It's J-Lo and Shakira. I'm trying to watch that ass twerk.
Wait, is it J-Lo and Shakira? I heard J-Lo was trying to have it by herself.
Yeah, it's J-Lo and Shakira.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, shit.
Who you think is going to twerk who you think is going to twerk the most?
Shakira. What?
Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie, but I think...
Bro, she's still doing, like these crazy-ass, like, hip ab cardio workouts. It's nuts.
All right, so is Naruto a top 5 anime all time?
No cap, of course.
Huh?
You said you see that.
If you say otherwise, you're literally being like, you must have something biased within yourself. Like,
I'll give you a top 3 shonen. Fuck this no cap bullshit. I'm about to get into his ass right now.
Hold on. Okay.
Hold on, no.
We know you're that. So is Dragon Ball Super overhyped?
Oh my fucking god.
I feel like it is.
I feel like it's hyped enough.
It's overhyped.
I mean, it did break streaming numbers on Crunchyroll.
So that's why I'm asking. You think Dragon Ball Super is overhyped?
I couldn't even watch my fucking One Piece in peace.
No, I think they're nostalgia. Like they've built up to this. Like they're able to have like
the fan base they have.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like they've fucking. When did Dragon Ball come out? Like 1980s.
Somewhere around 1980s for sure.
Yeah, so like over
late 70s.
You have over 40 years of storyline that just built up to whatever, like, what was it, the Kefla flight that ended up going viral?
It was about when he did that fucking
he like did that backflip on.
Oh man, that shit was fire, bro.
On,
no cap.
Like you've never seen Goku do no shit like that in the 40 years of this character. Like, come on. So like, rightfully so. Like when those special little moments happen, especially when they're done right too, and they're like the animation's done cleanly.
Shout out to
you hear the different levels in his voice. Come on, like that.
First and foremost, we gotta talk about the animation team that did that. The guy who did that scene, Natsuko Shida. I can't pronounce that man's name, but I fuck with that man, bro. He did that. No, don't you disrespect him. Hey.
All right, so we know your answer. So is Black Clover bigger than My Hero?
Ooh.
No. In the global sense, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
He ain't lying there. I can't even go against that.
Okay.
Like,
just doing
like me personally, I don't think so, but I know.
Like in social media.
Yeah, I completely know, like, the My Hero fan base is freaking ridiculous. I honestly hate My Hero fans. love the show. I love the show completely. Like,
You've been on anime Twitter too much,
bro,
haven't you?
I hate the fans so much. Like, bro, crazy, like man. The amount of like mental blockage that they have against like their show is like ridiculous. Like it's almost like they have zero transparency of anime.
I love anime Twitter though.
I had 2 more questions left. Right. Second to last, was Neji's death meaningful in Naruto? Did he had to die?
Fuck no, he didn't have to die.
That's
man.
crazy. My fucking phone just died right now. I literally had a picture of fucking Neji that was like of Neji dying, and it was just like, the cage became free.
Hey, all right, fuck this episode. Step outside real quick. I need your hands. You ain't gonna disrespect my favorite character like that, man.
So, did he? No cap. Did he deserve to die? Was it meaningful?
No cap. It was meaningful.
Don't look at me with that, because you know my answer.
All right, then. I already know your answers for this one, so this is kind of for you. So, was Ace's death sadder than Itachi's? Was Ace's death sadder than Itachi's? I know you're a One Piece fan, but actually think about it.
I know what I'm going to say. You should know what I'm going to say already.
Hey, nah, no cap.
That
shit
hurt.
I might give it to Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm not even going to lie. The only reason why I'll probably say is because Itachi's death came out of freaking nowhere. And, like, you feel me?
I didn't think Ace was going to die either. I was hot when he died. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, but it was kind of like...
Like,
you feel me?
He put his arm through his chest. I'm like, nah, she's fine. When walk it off.
Like, they kept, like, yeah, but you feel me? They kept bringing it up and down with it. Like, you feel me? You kept thinking he was going to die. And it's like, all right, safe zone. Shit, no, they bring it. Oh, no, he's safe again. And so I think that little back and forth that they did with that shit made his death hit so much harder because you thought they were about to make it out.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking blew it.
Like a bum?
Shut up. Don't disrespect.
What's up? Hold on. Time out.
Nah, we're talking about that
before we get into his disrespectful Ace, the only reason why I say Itachi's death didn't hit that hard is because literally we did not see his shit coming. We literally had thought he was the god of Shinobi up until he fought with Sasuke, and it's literally like as they're fighting, we're learning information about why the fuck Itachi's losing right now. Mm-hmm. And it's like you're almost
healthy Itachi won my.
You almost feel like they're taking it away. They're taking the fight away from you almost, like in that same sense. Like Black Zetsu's commentary almost felt like it was taking away from the fight in a sense. It felt like they were bringing glory to Sasuke, but at the same time pulling back like the whole overall fight, because they had comments like Itachi should have been able to dodge that easily, or like it was like there's something that I don't even know about Itachi.
Do you feel like they ended that right though? Like, cause that whole drive for Sasuke was killing his brother. You think that ended well, the way that happened, the way that fight ended?
I feel like it had to end that specific way only because it needed, like, just because of how Itachi thought. It needed to happen that way, so that way whatever Sasuke fucking ended up deciding to do, whether he ended up wanting to go bad or good, it was going to be his decision. And I think that's Itachi's was his biggest end goal. Like, he didn't want nobody to have control over his brother. Like, his brother was that important to him. So for his
Itachi, the GOAT.
Come on now.
I don't know. Madara's around. Bring down meteors.
That's crazy because
I mean,
he got a point.
All I'm saying is, what's his name? What's the writer's name?
You talking about that bum that killed off Neji?
Watch your mouth.
Nah, fuck that, because he killed Neji for no fucking reason.
So that was the last question for the segment. Thank y'all. So what were you gonna go into? What were you gonna ask him?
What, that Neji's should have been the GOAT? Could have been the best uncle in the game, or Itachi was.
He was gonna die eventually.
Hey, you watch your mouth too. Both of y'all could get these hands.
Kill off Rock Lee too.
I agree with that. Kill Rock Lee. Fuck him.
Kill off Rock Lee. Ten. She's useless.
Yeah, don't you talk about old girl 10.
She's useless.
Oh, she was useless.
All she do is throw fucking kunai knives.
Nah, fuck that. Hold on, you throwing me off. What's up with you saying to Naruto's top 5?
Why isn't it top 5?
Because it has terrible animation. I'm sorry, you gotta wait till a couple episodes for the best highlighted moment just to get a clean animation. Because we really being honest,
Bro,
if we hold on, because if we wait, because if we really being honest, then My Hero should be the number one anime then. No, I'll take that back. Probably top 5.
It's crazy. I didn't know we were basing animes off of purely off of animation.
But that plays a serious role when we talking about that, though.
It's crazy, especially on an anime that was in.
So does that mean
2000 that came out in 2005?
But
I mean, Attack on Titan has really amazing anime. I think we all agree on that. Does that make them top anime?
No, not only that, it makes them animation. Not only that, because they have a good story. Let's not forget about that.
Came out in 2016. Animation is at its peak.
Okay, then wait a minute. So why the fuck do shows like Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, that shit is clearly top tier, not top tier animation, but good for its time. Let's not forget Naruto.
So you're exactly.
No. What I'm saying is this: Naruto was on a weekly basis. If it was maybe switched to a season, it could have been possibly, because let's not forget the fact that we had 200 fucking episodes of filler. Let's not forget about that.
I literally am at that exact number in One Piece of filler episodes.
But if we really be honest, 75% of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden was all filler. Let's not forget about that, though.
Actually,
One Piece barely has any filler arcs. The most out of the big 3, if we talking about Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
Bleach has the best filler arcs.
No, even that. Bleach has one of the most fillers because they have filler arcs. Naruto is right behind because they have filler fucking episodes. They had a full 200 episodes of filler. What kind of shit is that? One Piece never did that shit. We might have like long stretch out shows that's like extended and scenes that's not even really need to be in it that you could cut down. That's what One Piece pace is for, because they cut that bullshit out. Come on, bro. What's up? Like Naruto's not nowhere near top 5 anime. Top 3 shonen, yes, but top 3
anime,
hell no.
I have it in my top 10.
I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna say it's top 5 for these reasons and these reasons alone. Global, and I say this with full knowledge.
It is huge.
Global impact.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody running like this to the lunch line, bro.
Come on now.
I'll give you that.
Who's not running like that?
Global impact.
Remember when that bell rang? Them kids ran to the lunch line. Their hands behind their back.
Leave them kids alone, because they'll be the killers, bro. Watch your mouth.
Hey. Anyways, go ahead, man.
Big 3 nostalgia.
Facts. Easy.
Top 5 in anime sales, in manga sales. That's
Wait. Top 5. What's the years we talking about?
Well, of course not up until like earlier years, but
I know One Piece.
years during it was like 2009 through 2015.
I see your face right now.
2009, 2015, top five within.
He's not lying because I believe it was. I had to fact check that, but I know for sure Naruto's been around because I think 2009 was around.
One Piece has always been 1 or 2.
It's been 1 for years until Demon Slayer came out this year.
I think I saw a graph board on Twitter. It shows all the manga sales, and then it just sees everybody right here, and then it sees One Piece all the way up here.
Nobody's touching One Piece until Demon Slayer came out this year, which was really close.
Demon Slayer is fucking amazing.
And Demon Slayer only blew up because of the fucking anime. I don't want to hear that shit. I love Demon Slayer.
But the fact do you have Naruto at least in your top 10?
No, I don't.
Oh shit.
I don't.
Is it just because of the fillers? What else?
And it's crazy. And it's funny.
No,
but here's where I'm about to break it down too. Everybody says there's a lot of fillers, but as soon as Naruto got back from the village, he went to go save Gaara. Right after he saved Gaara, they went right into the next Jinchuriki, and it was almost Jinchuriki after Jinchuriki after Jinchuriki after that, which is actually built into the main plot points of the whole storyline. So it's actually, when you go back and look, there was really no filler. These were all episodes that was intentional for the ending goal of the story, which was the infinite Tsukunomi. Thank you.
Okay. So you wait.
Wait. And now.
Go ahead.
Now, when it comes to these One Piece fillers, these are literally just fillers. These are guys who are just out on the open sea, kind of just living.
I'm about to put a cap in your ass real quick. Hold on. Come on, finish what you got to say.
And they're just kind of like they're stop go moments. They're stop go moments until their final end goal. It's not really, but we already know what their final end goal is. It's for Luffy to find the One Piece.
For me personally,
so you kind of already you kind of already know what pretty much where we're getting to.
I get what you're saying.
We know where we're gonna get how we're gonna get there. The things that might transpire in between, we may not get. But we know pretty much the end result. Now, in between these major events, like Ace's death,
man, fuck One Piece for that, man.
But if you also think the arc before Ace's death on Moria Island, that is literally almost fucking filler. That literally has no development for anybody.
All right, Kassh.
Hold
on. Let me get this. So let's rewind. Let's check back. You said after Naruto came back to the village, it's been Jinchuriki, right? Let's run that back, because I believe it went to the whole shit where he you was right, the Gaara shit. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, he met up with Sasuke. It could be either or. I can't remember how that story went. I haven't watched Naruto in years. After that,
so basically when how they end up linking back with Sasuke, they were en route with Kakashi it was like for something with the Third Tails.
Yeah, there we go.
Third Tails end up bodying Kakashi, or some shit ended up happening with Kakashi. He got bodied. That's when Yamato comes in.
Yeah.
Yamato gives him the secret mission from Danzo to go eliminate Orochimaru and to go eliminate Sasuke.
So,
which is also bringing in Sai, which was actually a very important character when we actually come to find out towards the end.
Very important.
But I want to know, you so that was all good and all.
Sasuke with a body.
Hold on, Luna. Do you not remember the fact we had those long span of episodes of that fucking bullshit ass Crystal user, which was fucking filler? It has to do with the Three Tails, but it was even canon because it had nothing to do with it. Because they put somebody like Hinata, Kiba, and Shino in it when they had fucking filler on it. Now
they're important characters.
They are. They could have. That's why Kishimoto fucking failed at this, because I'm gonna get back into this. Now you want to talk about One Piece where they not doing shit. Early One Piece.
No, I didn't say they're not doing shit. I'm saying they're doing literally. If you literally look at them, they're doing the same shit.
Okay,
but Oda is just extending his a little bit further. Because if you really think about it, we're probably gonna get to 1,000. We're probably gonna get to like 1,000 or something episodes.
Oh, we are, but we could sit here because it's what this. It's not Oda. It's the fact that the animation team behind them is that, because they like to extend shit. That's what the problem is. They the one that make these jokes. They the one that did.
But
which is good.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing for Naruto.
No, because Naruto had bullshit ass fillers. That's the problem.
And it's
One Piece doesn't have fillers like that.
It's because they're.
I can honestly tell you the filler episodes. You want me to tell you?
Yes,
because
I just watched them, and I can tell you which ones were bullshit and which ones weren't.
Because I can honestly tell you the one where the G5 when they went to the Marine base.
How many episodes is that?
Honestly, probably like a good 30, 15, between 15 and 30. I didn't even watch that shit. So I know that's good.
So that was actually longer than I thought it would be.
All the filler ones, if you account number, how many?
It's not a lot. It's honestly nowhere near compared to Naruto fillers.
Is it around 100?
Not even. I wouldn't even say 100. I wouldn't even say 100.
I would.
I wouldn't.
I'm at episode 621 right now, and I can honestly say there's definitely more than 100 and something filler episodes in there. And also, when they have pointless, full-ass episodes of them going back in time to see some shit you already seen a couple episodes.
You mean actually? Hold on.
So not only the recap, you're gonna get a bullshit ass backstory that you've already seen before.
You're right, but let's also, because that plays on the One Piece goodness, because they. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You want to talk about One Piece?
That's the good. That's the goodness of it. I'm sorry. So now the filler is goodness. Now the filler is goodness. I just need to establish.
Hold on. So you want to talk about we doing the same bullshit as Flashman? Who the fuck want to keep seeing Naruto on that dumbass little swing set? How many times have we seen that shit? I got tired of seeing that shit. I said, bro, burn that picture. How many times do we got to see the fucking filler? I mean, the filler.
Bro, first of all, that little thing is sad.
It's sad, but they overdid it too many times. It got redundant, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Come on.
I like the filler episodes with Naruto. I like the ones when they went in the past when they're kids. You know, what Sasuke's a kid.
Oh, so you mean, but show the same episodes we did.
No, but they show, when they go back in there, they show moments that you've never seen before. Yeah. They show their kid interactions that you never would have guessed you would have seen before. When One Piece does it, they literally take the clip and they box it in for you in the fucking show.
Oh, so
they literally put it in a box for you to let you know that this happened before.
So let me get this straight.
Okay.
Because he's kind of wrong. He's kind of wrong. When we show a filler episode.
No, I didn't say a filler. I said when you guys go to a flashback and the flashback takes up the episode, it literally goes into a box on the screen. And then puts a nice little One Piece border to let you know, like, this is.
Oh, you talking about early One Piece then? Early One Piece, because we haven't done that since maybe 2005, and I believe early 2005 was
talking about filler episodes in general.
But no, because if he's talking about flashbacks, because I can honestly tell you, if you go back to the Ennies lobby, if you go back to the Ennies lobby when we was watching Robbie's flashback, that shit was just a regular episode. And I'm sorry if One Piece flashbacks are so fleshed out, where we get the character, how they get to from point A to where they at and now in the story. Fleshed out, not no bullshit ass shit where we get a little clip. Oh, see, this is not like Rock Lee seeing training.
We know he trains.
Yeah, we know he fucking trains. So, we know how that shit got there.
My man saying like that, and it is true. Naruto's episodes some are pointless, but at a point too, towards the end, you got to know what the character was in the beginning. Like you saw how close Sasuke was with his older brother, like.
And we
saw that in time, but then towards the end, you really saw how really close they are. You saw Kakashi. I thought it was sad as shit when his dad died.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, that was really
every
sad.
single day he cooked his own food. People wondering why he was like this. No one knew who he was. Motherfucker was in the all new Black Ops when he was like fucking 8.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's some sad shit. But Naruto does.
I'll go back and tell you, they just did that in 2013 with Fishman's Island, and literally you can go back and watch that arc too. Luffy has like 2 episodes where he's just going back remembering what happened to Ace. And then right before he socks this nigga.
Stop bringing up Ace, bro.
I'm sorry.
Fuck Ace.
Ace is my guy too. Though.
You want to know why?
But you feel me? Right before he does Red Hawk, it takes a whole episode and a half of him going right back to the shit that we just seen.
But wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Because I want to say something.
One question.
Go ahead.
Do you hate Ace because fans were loving him more than Luffy?
Look. I'm gonna be real. I don't.
At a point, fans like myself were loving Ace more than they love Luffy. So did you feel that resentment? You're like, fuck Ace. I'm gonna write to Luffy till I die.
No.
Is that why you hate the man?
No. Yes. You really want to know why I hate the man? I don't really hate him. I just dislike him.
What?
Listen.
I know he did some shit to Luffy. Some shit was sad.
Not even that. It's not even that.
Luffy still loved him.
It's not even that, Luna. Let me tell you, bro. Because you're gonna when I tell you this, you're gonna get mad and you're gonna think I'm nuts.
His dad's OP.
He really is. Read that chapters, man. Anyway, Bro.
He thought
No, stop. Look, when I say I dislike him, because if we really be honest, in the war, let's go before. Let's go to Drum Island. Let's go to Alabasta. Let's talk about after the island. I forgot. I don't know where he met up with Blackbeard. Let's talk about the fact where Shanks met up with Whitebeard. Let's talk about all that. Where these niggas have been sending him flags not to go after Blackbeard. They told him, leave him alone. He's a different beast. And what did he do? Oh, I'm going to be Mr. Big Macho Man. I like that. That's big alpha dog shit. Wait, before you miss, hold on, let me finish. Because after this, it all comes down to this. Blackbeard, what he did was fucked up. He killed a crewmate, but he had his own mission. It was fucked up. I get that. But I understand Ace's position. I got to go redeem my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to what they were giving.
Yeah, there has been flags. If somebody like another powerful character tell you, hey, pull this guy back.
Didn't Luffy punch somebody that has never been done? Or
Oh, he punched a Celestial.
Yeah, so, if you could put that together, it's basically
and there's consequences. It's not,
thing.
well, no, because here it is. What Luffy did, it wasn't to the same.
Ain't no one knew he was gonna do that shit.
No, and that's true.
Same
but we have
Ace.
been because they've been telling him.
He's been egged on, but
they told him stop doing this shit. They said leave Blackbeard alone. What did he do? He did not listen. And can we agree with that? He did not listen. So that's his fucking fault. When he came down to Akainu, yeah, he kind of fell under the pressure. But that's Akainu's problem. That's why he got a Magnafist straight to his chest. Granted, it was some contest behind it because he was protecting Luffy because Luffy was down and about. He was out. But at the same time, if he would have kept running.
He was fucking trying to grab a piece of paper that didn't matter because your brother's already in front of you.
Do you know how important that piece of paper is?
Very important.
That not a VV card. Fuck, I think it is called I think it's VV
card.
Yeah,
the VV card. But like, it's his VV card. He's standing right there. Like, you feel me? They had already linked back together. So the fact that he was, he wasn't even paying attention to his surroundings. He's falling over a piece of paper. Mm-hmm. That, you feel me?
That you seen that it was burning, right?
His brother was.
It was burning, right? It was burning. You're concerned.
It's the love
I understand.
The reason I love Ace is because I see the way Luffy loved Ace, and Ace was. I think eventually he was gonna become. I think if Ace was in that Straw Hat crew, cold as fuck. Oh my god,
he's not a Straw Hat. Let's get that straight.
Hey,
let's get that straight. He had his own pirate. He had the Spade Pirates, and he joined the Whitebeard Pirates. Come on.
Anything could have happened.
It wasn't happening, bro. What?
He would have rode for sure with Luffy, though.
Fuck no.
Nah, he was for sure going to take over the Whitebeard. He was going to for sure take over the Whitebeard Pirates.
He for sure was. I could see it.
Honestly,
he would have took over the Whitebeard Pirates.
I say this all the time. If he was alive right now, go in One Piece right now.
Fuck no. You know how many characters are in One Piece right now? He's not even making top 30.
Untouchable.
He's not even making top.
Dead already.
No, he was not making top 30, top 50.
Go back to arguing with this man.
Come on, bro. Y'all don't want to argue me with One Piece. You can't tell me.
I love One Piece,
and I'm gonna tell you what it is.
I love One Piece, but I just hate the way you would hate Ace.
I hate Ace.
Ace brought so much.
He did, but my problem is with that.
That shit hurts, bro.
That's not my problem. You should have known from left to right. You should have known what was gonna be happening. You should have known.
I know
it's
you
war.
Knew that, but
it's war, bro.
Yeah,
it's war. Yeah. You should have known. You should have been prepared.
You don't see. That's why I love One Piece too. Why I think it's great.
That's why Neji.
No, hold on.
Neji went out to war.
Hey, Neji ain't at that Ace level. I wouldn't put him.
And not even that. The reason why Neji died is because the editors for Kishimoto, when they brought up this war, they said you had to kill somebody. So he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just choose Neji."
I show you how much meaning he had.
And that's the bullshit, right? That's one of my other problems with Kishimoto.
Who do you think should have died then? That wouldn't have meaning.
Honestly,
something had to have meaning.
Something
had to be sad. So you could tell the death of Neji affected fans such as yourself.
No, it affected us because we didn't care. We care about Neji, but we didn't care the fact that it had no meaning to the story. He died out of no reason. He died because Kishimoto was pressured to kill somebody, and he had no plans to kill nobody. That's the reason why it's bullshit. What else is bullshit is where Naruto fell off. There's no development with the side characters, though. Come on. You can't tell me there's no real development with them.
There was development later on. I mean, they did a good job with Shikamaru.
Shikamaru is one of them. The only real characters in Shippuden that really got that, when I say main characters are like in the crew, that really got real development, Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Itachi, You could throw Sakura.
She
She
got
kind of
some-
somewhat. She was just a standstill
Gaara.
character. Gaara, yeah. Shikamaru. Where's the other cast? We got so many other fucking characters that you build up. Like Rock Lee. Rock Lee kind of got developed strength wise, but what was his character?
We saw his cap of what he's going through. So in the beginning, these guys
Eno developed crazy.
And what
Eno?
she no when I mean
of course,
so
when you get
what,
older, you can learn new tricks.
so when I mean by develop, what did her character? What was her purpose? What were her dreams?
She was just a body to get killed.
That she was just another person, standstill character. That's what was with my problem with
I
Naruto.
like the thing about One Piece because each crew member, you know, they have their story. They're developed, every single one of them really good. That's why I said fuck Usopp and fuck Sanji. I'm not
Hey, wait, whoa! Don't disrespect
what did
my
he do
boy.
to Luffy?
I don't want to do. Don't
Did
spoil
Luffy
it.
deserve-
Don't spoil. I don't want to spoil it for him.
What? I already know Sanjay booted that nigga in the face.
Oh my
Did Luffy deserve?
Hey, spoilers real quick though, because I know it's some people.
Did Luffy deserve that shit, bro? I loved Sanji. I know you did too. You told me.
You really want to know why I said it's fucked up? It's a fucked up situation because of the fact that it's kind of hard to talk about this, bro. Put yourself in this situation. You go back to and you didn't fuck with your family. You're forced to go back under your own will because you're somewhat powerless. You can't fight these two tag teams that linked up and they coming for you. Then your captain, carefree, come save you after you said, "Let me handle this." Your emotions is running high. You don't know what to react. If you was in that situation, let's say I came to come get you, bro. You on something like, don't fuck with me. I'm coming here. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? I could honestly tell you, I would not blame you for really taking a quick kick or a quick fist to my face to get your anger out.
I would just say, bro, like I told you, I got this lead.
You would not do it, but your emotions running that high because Sanji's an emotional character, bro.
That shit hurt though.
It made me cry because I love Luffy and I love Sanji to death.
But I didn't cry.
I did. Shit.
I only cried when Ace died because he ended up becoming my favorite character, man. Only because the love I saw from Luffy to him, no matter what they went through, Luffy always loved him. That's what made me love Ace. I'm like, Luffy's gonna change this motherfucker for sure. And then he's gone. I'm like, for sure. Did you watch the movie Stampede?
Nah. I didn't watch none of the movies.
Alright, so for sure, I'm gonna spoil this for you anyway. So,
damn.
At the end, bro, I think I was. You need to watch that shit, Chico. I think I was the only one that got up in the theater. Got like, I don't know if I yelled. I'm like, Ace.
No,
but the motherfucker came at the end.
I really don't like anime movies like that. To be honest.
There's some cold anime. Like I love the Inuyasha.
To be honest, I only like it when Dragon Ball does it. To be honest. When Dragon Ball does it fucking right.
You didn't fuck with the Naruto movies? Not even the last?
A few of them, but not all of them. Like there's like a few hit and misses. Naruto Blood Prison. That was a good one. That was a surprising one there for me. That shit was fire.
All the Inuyasha movies fire. I don't know.
Yeah, they cool. I like them. Hey, but all I know, I gotta hear it.
The fact that they stay in line with the story. All right.
But
ain't no animes like that.
Wait, I need to know because we're getting close. What is your top 5 anime, bro? I need to know.
You can rank them right now. Not just shonen, strictly like all time.
All time. I mean, you don't have to rank them from 1 to 5. I like your top 5, but you don't have to put them in order. You know what I'm saying? Because we know Naruto, that bullshit is up there.
Naruto, of course, is in there. The GOAT, Urameshi, Yu Yu Hakusho.
I fuck with it. Okay.
Jinu Taisen, Zodiac Killer. That shit's fire.
I mean, you put me on that shit. That shit was some heat.
Yeah, I like gory shit too. Dragon Ball Z, of course. That's fucking facts. Was that 4?
Yeah, that's 4 right there.
Hunter x Hunter.
I like that. That's not a bad.
That's.
I don't know what's that number 1. So.
My anime is basically based off of rewatchability. That's also a big main factor for me too. Is rewatchability. If you can go back and rewatch like a full like season or full arcs and types things like that, then that's major rewatchability.
You like samurai like animes or like what's more your shit?
Rurouni Kenshin is fire for me. Yeah.
Thank you. Somebody put some respect on Rurouni Kenshin.
I love like that's my shit. I love samurai animes. Like I was so happy that I saw Dororo went through your shit because that was my favorite anime last year. I don't know if you watched it.
I seen it.
I love that.
The animation is clean.
That anime is amazing.
And that's one of my drawbacks with it when it comes to like samurai and sword skill animes, is that the animation for it isn't as clean as it always should be, especially for sword fighting. Sword fighting, I feel like, needs to be extremely done right. And Sword Art Online, they hit and miss with it. Like some episodes they'll choose to up it very, very high, and then some episodes they'll kind of like lackadaisical on it. But usually, always it's their final episode is always like a fucking hitter. They have like a mid-season one that's always a fucking hit, and then there's usually a scene of like somebody's like coming of strength.
Okay.
Yeah, so like in those moments, that the animation's done like extremely well. So that's why I only can watch a few actual sword ones, because I really hold those very dear.
I feel it.
Like,
is there any animes you're watching right now? Currently?
New ones right now.
Better be that One Piece greatness.
I'm watching Vinland
Saga. I kind of like, now that I kind of like looked the rest on. Like, isn't it like only Dressrosa? I kind of seen a little bit of that. I'll probably like end up. I know I could probably finish the rest of it now pretty easy. The rest of the stuff I've kind of already kept up with, like from here on, really. So I'm only looking forward to the Kaido fight and what's his name, the Katakuri.
Okay.
Those are really the only two ones I'm really looking forward to, like actually seeing, like fully like engulfed in it. But other than that, the rest of that shit filler.
I'm watching Vinland Saga.
I'm done yelling with this nigga, I swear.
Gintama. I love Gintama. That shit's funny as shit, bro. That shit's fucking funny. Oh, shit. In Vinland Saga, I watched a few episodes. I see why. But we want to wrap it up, man. We want to thank you again for coming on our first episode of No Cap Highlights.
Appreciate
YouTube.
You for having me.
Hey, man, no problem, man. Have you in the future again.
Yeah, I want to rip another asshole on you, man.
Hey, that shit was fun. Next time I'm bringing some popcorn or some chips or something.
Like
y'all,
we could talk about next time. We're going to talk about why One Piece is...
Because I know y'all about to go at it again.
No, it's cool. I mean, he just found out his anime is the same as everything else. So, I mean, it kind of...
You even name my top 5, but we're going to leave that, bro. Because honestly, my top 5 is way different from everybody else. But I appreciate that, man. Hey, but for real, no cap, I really appreciate you being on here. It's nothing but love, bro.
Nothing but love, man.
Hey, man. You got anything to tell the fans real quick?
Yeah, new project coming soon. Sooner than later. Don't know exactly when. Don't know the name.
The album done?
It's gonna be fire though. It's not done. It's like halfway done. We're figuring shit out though. It's gonna be some heat. You're gonna love it.
Yes,
you got no choices but to.
Well, he has his work out there. YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, Kassh. Look him up. Great artist. You won't be disappointed. All right, thank you, man. We out.
Yes, sir. We motherfucking out, all right.